When we gaze up at a clear sky, we see clouds. These fluffy formations of water vapor drift effortlessly above us. They seem intangible, almost magical. In our digital age, the word cloud has taken on a new meaning. It still evokes a sense of something vast and ethereal, but this cloud is very real. It powers much of the technology we use every single day. Imagine a world without cloud computing. You couldn't stream your favorite movies. Your important files wouldn't be safely stored online. Your social media feeds would disappear. This invisible infrastructure has become essential to our modern lives. But what exactly is the cloud? It's not some nebulous entity floating in the sky. It's a network of powerful computers, called servers, located in data centers all over the world. These servers work together to provide a wide range of services, from storing data to running applications. In essence, cloud computing is like renting instead of owning. Instead of having your own servers, you rent space on someone else's. This allows for incredible flexibility and scalability. Whether you're a small business or a global enterprise, you can access the computing power you need when you need it. Think of a giant library filled with countless books. Each book represents a piece of data, a photo, a song, a document. Now imagine that this library is replicated thousands of times over in locations all across the globe. That's the basic idea behind cloud computing. These libraries or data centers are filled with rows upon rows of servers. These servers act like the librarians, storing and managing all that data. When you access a file in the cloud, you're essentially requesting that book from the library. The beauty of this system is that you don't need to know which specific server your data is stored on. You simply access it through the internet, using your computer, phone, or tablet. The cloud handles all the complex behind-the-scenes work, making it seem effortless from your perspective. This distributed network of servers offers incredible redundancy. If one data center goes offline, your data is still safe and accessible from other locations. This ensures that your information is always available, regardless of any localized issues. Cloud computing is often compared to renting a car. When you rent a car, you don't need to worry about the costs of ownership, like maintenance or insurance. You simply pay for the time you use it. Infrastructure as a Service, IaaS, follows a similar principle. Imagine you're a startup company with a growing need for computing power. Instead of investing in expensive hardware, you can rent virtual servers and storage space from an IaaS provider. This gives you the flexibility to scale your resources up or down as needed, without the burden of physical infrastructure. IaaS providers give you the basic building blocks, like virtual servers, storage, and networking. You have complete control over these resources, but you're also responsible for managing them. This includes tasks like installing operating systems and security software. Think of it like renting a kitchen instead of a fully catered meal. You have all the tools and appliances at your disposal, but you're responsible for doing the cooking yourself. Platform as a Service (PaaS) takes the concept of IaaS a step further. Imagine you're building a house. With IaaS, you'd be responsible for laying the foundation, framing the walls, and installing the plumbing and electrical. With PaaS, you get a pre-built structure complete with all the essential utilities. PaaS providers offer a platform for developing and deploying applications without the complexity of managing the underlying infrastructure. They handle tasks like server management, operating system updates, and security patches, freeing you up to focus on building and running your applications. Think of PaaS as a pre-stocked workshop. You have all the tools and materials you need to build your masterpiece without the hassle of setting up the workshop yourself. This allows developers to focus on their core competency, creating innovative and engaging applications. Section 5. Software as a Service, the everyday magic of SaaS. Software as a Service, or SaaS, is the most widely used form of cloud computing. It's the magic behind many of the applications we use daily, often without even realizing it. Think of your email inbox, your favorite streaming service, or your go-to social media platform. These are all examples of SaaS. With SaaS, you access software applications over the internet on a subscription basis. The software itself is hosted on the cloud provider's servers, and you access it through your web browser or a dedicated app. You don't need to install or manage any software locally, making it incredibly convenient and accessible. Think of SaaS as renting a movie from a streaming service. You don't need to own a physical copy of the movie, you simply stream it directly from the cloud. This gives you instant access to a vast library of content without the need for physical storage or downloads. Section 6. The unseen world that connects us. From streaming to storage. Cloud computing is the invisible force that powers much of our digital lives. Every time you stream a movie, listen to music online, or store a file in the cloud, you're tapping into the power of this vast network. Imagine watching a movie on a streaming service. When you hit play, the movie file isn't stored on your device. It's streamed from a data center in the cloud, delivered to your screen in real time. This allows for high-quality video playback without the need for large downloads or local storage. Similarly, cloud storage services have revolutionized the way we store and access our files. Instead of saving documents and photos locally on our devices, we can now store them securely in the cloud. This gives us access to our files from anywhere, on any device, with the added peace of mind that our data is backed up and protected. Section 7. Working from anywhere. The freedom and challenges of the cloud. Cloud computing has revolutionized the modern workplace, enabling remote work on an unprecedented scale. With cloud-based applications and services, employees can collaborate on projects, access company data, and communicate with colleagues from anywhere with an internet connection. This newfound flexibility has led to a rise in remote work arrangements, allowing employees to enjoy a better work-life balance and companies to tap into a global talent pool. However, this shift to remote work also presents challenges, particularly in terms of security and maintaining a strong company culture. Section 8. The double-edged sword: security and privacy in the digital age. While cloud computing offers numerous benefits, it also raises concerns about data security and privacy. When we store our data in the cloud, we're entrusting it to third-party providers. It's essential to choose reputable providers with strong security measures in place to protect our sensitive information. Cloud providers invest heavily in security measures such as encryption and access controls to safeguard user data. However, data breaches can still occur, highlighting the importance of strong passwords, multi-factor authentication, and user awareness about phishing scams and other online threats. Section 9. Powering the cloud. The environmental costs and solutions. Data centers, the backbone of cloud computing, require vast amounts of energy to operate. As the demand for cloud services continues to grow, so too does the energy consumption of these facilities. This has raised concerns about the environmental impact of cloud computing, particularly its carbon footprint. Cloud providers are increasingly aware of these concerns and are taking steps to reduce their environmental impact. This includes investing in renewable energy sources such as solar and wind power to power their data centers. They are also implementing energy-efficient hardware and cooling technologies to minimize their energy consumption. Section 10. A catalyst for change: cloud computing and the COVID-19 pandemic. The COVID-19 pandemic accelerated the shift towards remote work and online services, highlighting the essential role of cloud computing in connecting and supporting our increasingly digital world. With businesses forced to adapt to remote work arrangements, cloud-based collaboration tools, video conferencing platforms, and cloud storage services became indispensable for maintaining productivity and business continuity. The pandemic underscored the importance of reliable and scalable infrastructure to support the surge in online activity. Cloud computing proved its resilience and adaptability, enabling businesses to continue operating and individuals to stay connected during a time of unprecedented disruption. Section 11. The future is in the cloud, a connected and evolving world. Cloud computing has fundamentally changed the way we live, work, and interact with the world around us. As technology continues to evolve, we can expect even greater reliance on cloud-based services in the future. From artificial intelligence and machine learning to the Internet of Things, cloud computing will continue to drive innovation and shape the digital landscape. As we embrace the possibilities of this interconnected world, it's crucial to be mindful of the challenges and opportunities that come with it. By fostering collaboration between technology providers, policymakers, and users, we can harness the power of cloud computing to create a more sustainable, equitable, and connected future. Imagine a world where education, healthcare, and other essential services are readily available to everyone, regardless of location or socioeconomic status. Cloud computing has the potential to make this vision a reality, empowering individuals and communities around the globe.